Hey everyone, the name is Kris Barocsi, and today in Gear Corner, we're checking out the Wampler Cory Wong Compressor. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss future episodes coming up. Check out the description box under the video. If you open it up, you'll find timestamps, additional infos, links if you want to check out this pedal or anything else that I use in my videos. And check out my merch if you're interested. That would be, of course, really cool. All right, let's get into the Wong compressor. It's based on one of my favorite compressors, which is the Wampler Ego compressor. And that's a pedal that Cory used over the years a lot, like a lot. There are some tweaks to it, obviously. For example, there's the boost incorporated in the pedal, which we'll talk about definitely. Then there's well, it's Cory, so there's a comp on mini switch on the side. If you have this engaged, you cannot turn the pedal off, which is cool, of course, because you cannot unintentionally hit the foot switch and turn it off, because why would you ever want to do that, right? And then on the other side, there is an XLR output, a DI output, which is great if you want to go straight into the mixing desk or into your audio interface or whatever, if you just don't want to use an amp, which is something that Cory does a lot. So instead of having a normal compressor, then coming out of that compressor, going into a DI box, and then going into some sort of a PA system or the mixer, you can do this right here. Just plug in the XLR, the DI box is built in, so you can go straight into the PA if you don't want to use a guitar amp. Now let's see what the knobs do. First is the attack. Obviously, if you keep it low, it's going to be a very pulsing, obvious compressing sound. If you keep it around 12 o'clock, it's much more balanced, not that aggressive. And if you go even higher, it's going to be a way smoother compression. So you don't really hear or feel where the compression kicks in. It's much more of a smooth experience. Then the second one is tone, which is again something that was on the original Ego compressor as well. And that's something I really loved about it, because if you just want to use it for something subtle, you want to freshen up your clean tone, not necessarily even for funk, but whichever clean tone, you can give it some liveliness, some exciting sparkle without getting too much in the way or being too harsh or anything. It's a really subtle knob, but it definitely makes this pedal be much more than just a funk compressor. Then the next one is the sustain. It says sustain. That's the amount of compression, how aggressive the compression is, really. Next one is blend. It's again a very cool thing, also on the original Ego compressor. With that, you can go between the dry and the wet, the compressed signal. Again, you can play with that and go crazy with the sustain, but keep the blend low for subtle, very long, sustainy notes and everything. Or, of course, gone both, then you have all of it. And the last one is the boost, which allows you to decide how much you want to boost your signal. Again, I don't know exactly how many dBs, but it's definitely a very usable, nice range of additional dBs. There are two options for boosting your signal: flat or mids. Now, if you just want to beefen up like the fourth or second position of a Strat, kick the mids a bit to be more present in the mix and just make it a bit more, round and rich and not that scooped. Super cool. Keeping the boost on the mids setting. Or if you just want exactly what you have, but more, you keep it on the flat setting. If you want to have this pedal just at the beginning of your board and you want to have like an overdrive after it, which is something that I would definitely do on my pedal board, it's nice to have this as a booster pedal as well, not just as a compressor. my thoughts on the Wong compressor. It's hard to think of a better, more reasonable signature pedal or product even, because it just literally takes whatever he likes and uses already for years, which is the Ego compressor, and puts all the little things inside, additional, DI out, the compressor always on thing, a nice boost, things that he would put behind or in front of his compressor, and just puts it in one enclosure and gives everything that you want for that experience and everything that he needs live or in studio into one enclosure. Makes so much sense. I really, really enjoy this pedal. I think it's one of the nicest compressor pedals anyhow, like even if you ignore the DI out and the boost side. But then again, you have those options too. If you really want to go for that line guitar tone, it couldn't be simpler than this. You even have the ground lift, of course, which makes all the sense. It's really important on DI boxes as well and everything. So that's really, really cool. And of course, having a nice and flexible boost built in, like how could you ever not want to have a boost on your board anyhow, right? I cannot think of anything that I really miss on it. Maybe I could imagine a mini toggle for the ratio. So like a 1:4 or 1:16 for a crazy ratio, like how aggressive that compression is. But honestly, I was able to find every kind of compression from subtle to squashy with just, tweaking the blend, the attack and the sustain. And for that reason, I don't know if that's even necessary. So honestly, it's a really pretty and very versatile pedal. Looking forward to playing it some more. You guys take it easy. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the Wong compressor. What is your favorite compressor? Do you even use one? And if not, why not? You guys take it easy. See you in the comments below. Bye-bye.